Tomo is eager to buy a birthday present for her friend June and decides to get a part-time job to earn some extra money. She confides in Gundo, who offers to accompany her, and Carol also volunteers to help out. While they are discussing their plans, Tatsumi happens to overhear and offers them all jobs at his parents' restaurant. After school, Tatsumi takes the girls to his family's establishment, the God Ramen Tatsumi, where they are greeted by Tatsuro, Tatsumi's father. He expresses gratitude for their willingness to work at the restaurant, as Tatsumi's mother Kiyomi is away visiting relatives. Later, Tomo and Carol are surprised to find themselves dressed in maid outfits while Gundo wears a regular ramen shop uniform. Gundo impresses everyone by competently handling her job, while Carol struggles and is eventually assigned to work outside. After some time, June arrives at the ramen shop and is taken aback to see Tomo working there. Gundo escorts him to his seat, while Tomo is completely surprised to see him. Tatsumi, noticing June's arrival, reveals to Tomo that he is a regular visitor at the shop, infuriating Tomo for keeping this a secret from her. Gundo tries to lighten the mood by asking June about Tomo's outfit, but his response leaves her confused. Later on, Tomo serves June his order and asks him if he finds her outfit amusing, but he compliments her instead, much to her surprise. Before leaving, June asks Tomo about her work schedule, and she informs him that she will be working until the weekend. June promises to come back the next day, and after he leaves, Carol manages to attract many new customers to the shop. After 3 days of working at the ramen shop, the girls collect their pay and exit the restaurant where they encountered June waiting outside. Tomo and June then walk home together and have a conversation about Tomo's experience working at the shop. On June's birthday, Tomo gives him a digital watch and a cake, while also suggesting they have a party at his house later. However, June informs her that his mother will be home late, and they opt to hold it at Tomo's place instead. During a serious conversation with Gundo, Tomo expresses her concern about how June sees her. Gundo suggests that Tomo let June touch her chest to show him that she's a woman. Although hesitant, Tomo agrees to the plan. Gundo sets up a situation where she pushes June from behind as he stands in front of a staircase, but he accidentally touches Carol's chest instead of Tomo's. Tomo becomes upset with June and agrees to beat him up as he requests. After the incident with June, Gundo is lost in thought and ends up tripping and falling down the stairway, landing on top of Tatsumi at the bottom. To his surprise, Gundo is kind and grateful towards him, offering to do something to make up for her mistake. Tatsumi takes this opportunity to ask for her contact information, which she willingly gives. Later, Carol asks Gundo about what happened, but Gundo expresses her regret for interfering with Tomo's feelings for June. Carol consoles her and assures her that everything will be okay. The next day, it's raining heavily, and Tomo realizes that Gundo is absent from school due to sickness. Later that day, roles for the school play, Cinderella, are assigned for the upcoming culture festival. After 3 days of absence from school, Gundo lays in bed, feeling guilty for not facing Tomo. To her surprise, Tomo visits her and tries to have a heart-to-heart conversation, but Gundo refuses to engage. As Tomo is about to leave, she hands over the script of the upcoming Cinderella school play for the culture festival. She tells Gundo that if she doesn't want to be friends anymore, she won't force it, but if that's not the case, she's overthinking things. Gundo reads the script and is astonished by what she finds. The next day, Gundo wears a mask and angrily questions why she was cast as Cinderella. A scared Tomo, holding on to Carol for support, explains the reason for her selection. June then arrives and teases Gundo about being cast as Cinderella, which causes them all to gang up on June. As the play's rehearsal continues, Gundo's gloomy disposition affects the group's mood. Seeking solace, she and Tomo go to the rooftop to practice their lines. There, Gundo ponders how her involvement with Tomo may have complicated her friendship with June and feels the need to fix it. During dress rehearsals, Tomo's costume draws attention from her female peers but encounters a wardrobe malfunction due to her chest. Meanwhile, Gundo catches the eye of male students with her outfit. June, standing beside Gundo in his tree costume, suggests that she talk to Tomo about her concerns, but Gundo playfully pushes him over. Later, as dusk falls, Tomo and June practice their roles at a nearby temple, with Tomo taking on the role of prince and June playing Cinderella. Later on, Tomo, Gundo, and Carol's mothers arrive at the school's cultural festival to watch their daughters in Cinderella's play. They greet each other, but Tomo's mother is surprised to see Gundo's mother on the play. To which she revealed that Gundo lied to her that there won't be any cultural festival this year, and she's here to revenge by filming it. The play starts and Tatsumi begins narrating the story of Cinderella. When the curtain pulls back, we see Gundo playing as a Cinderella for the first time. Carol also arrives, playing her evil stepmother character. As Gundo continues playing her character, we see June next to her, playing the character of a tree. Tomo's father, Goro, is also there, wearing a mask and rooting for her daughter. Suddenly, Tomo arrives dressed as a Prince Charming and proposed Gundo for a dance, who dressed as a beautiful Cinderella. As they both begin to dance, Gundo realizes that Tomo is prince to the core, but June wants her to see as a princess. As Cinderella put her foot in the glass slipper, it fits her, and Prince Charming proposed her to marry him. Instead of anger, Cinderella's evil mother and everyone begins to congratulate her, shocking Tomo and Gundo. As the play comes to an end, it is revealed that it was Carol's idea to bring their friends close together. After the play, June asks Tomo to walk around the festival with him. They visit a cafe, walk through a haunted house, and play football games in the field. After that, they sit with each other and eat some food. Despite having fun, Tomo can't help but think about how all of this will end for them, and if this is the kind of future she wants from June. Suddenly, they see couples dancing around the fire, and June asks her to dance with him. Tomo agrees, but a lot of girls begins to cheer for her. Seeing this, Tomo tells him that asking her in front of all these people might give everyone the wrong idea about them since he only asked her as a friend. However, June immediately corrects her saying that people would not be getting the wrong idea about them. Before he can explain what he means, Tomo runs away. The next morning, Tomo approaches June with her usual greeting, hitting him on the back, but when he tries bring up their yesterday's conversation, she continues to run away. When Carol and Gundo inquires about what happened in the cultural festival between June and her, she also turns them down, continuing to run away. Seeing this, Gundo realizes that June must have confessed his feelings to her and she is trying to run away. After the school, Misaki meets June and they sat on the school park. June admits that he finally realized he has feelings for Tomo, and asks Misaki for a love advice. Feeling happy with this revelation, Misaki tells him that the best thing he can do is tell her straight up that he loves him. Hearing this, June visits Gundo and confesses to her that when they dated, he was not in love with him, because he is in love with Tomo and has been since their childhood. Later on, Tomo received a letter from someone, challenging her to a fight at the rooftop. When she arrives, she realizes that June tricked her into a meeting with him. He then asks her to hit him with a powerful punch. When asked why, June reveals that when she confessed her love for him at the beginning of the high school, he knows that she did not meant this as a friend, but he continued to ignore despite know her true feelings for him. Hearing this, Tomo hits him a powerful punch, and begins to cry in front of him. As Tomo tries to leave, June yells out that he is in love with her, but she responds by calling him a dumbass before running away again. Tomo then visits Gundo and Carol and reveal everything to them, but the both of encourages her and decides to hear June out. Tomo then meets June, who confesses his feelings to her again. Tomo feels happy that June finally loves her, but fears that they cannot be together and remain best friends. Hearing this, June tells her that he will love her more than anything, but this will not change anything, as their friendship will remain the same.